Alvin Kamara suspended for 3 games in this upcoming NFL season. Let's break it down a little bit. So, if you haven't been keeping up with the news, Saints running back Alvin Kamara was involved in some kind of fight when he was in Las Vegas, I believe about a year ago, where some dude pretty much got the piss kicked out of him, and Alvin was either involved or in the area, or it was his kind of entourage that was a part of this whole ordeal. The guy presses charges. You know how stuff with litigation and with the league goes. Takes a while. So he didn't get suspended last year. Fast forward to literally today, about 10 minutes ago. Adam Scheffner, Ian Rappaport, everyone confirms that Alvin went, met with Roger Goodell in the front office, and they've decided to suspend him for 3 games, which was about what people were thinking. It was either going to be 2, possibly 6. This is probably best case scenario, I think, because it's right in the middle of that. So 3 games. What does this mean for fantasy value? What does this mean for the Saints going forward? And it's a couple of different things. But real quick, let's just review Alvin Kamara's season last year, which I believe, given his tenure with the Saints, was kind of at an all-time low. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, averaged 4 yards a carry. 897 rushing yards isn't bad. Had a 72 overall grade from from PFF. Apologies there, I got a text message. And then 4 fumbles, that's a bunch for him. 5 drops. It kind of seems like his trajectory is going down just a little bit, but he's also like 28 going on 29 years old. Or yeah, he just turned 28. So going into next season, he'll be 29. His contract is super expensive. I doubt he's on the Saints next year, but he's still a good, he's still an effective running back in this league. So I don't think he'd really start to decline until maybe like 29 going 30. But he's obviously someone who can bring a really, really important aspect to a team's offense. And New Orleans already knows how to use him. His training camp videos look great. He looks like he's in good shape, good spirits about everything. But if we go and look at the Saints, we all know that they had a lackluster season last year. Only won 7 games, but their defense always plays really well. They're one of those teams that is coached, prepared. They never go and get blown out. They always come and play a competitive game, and now they bring Derek Carr over. Chris Olave was in contention for Rookie of the Year. He's going to take that next step. Michael Thomas is coming back. You add Alvin Kamara in there with no issues about any of this stuff after week 3, and I think they're going to be one of those offenses that just adds them back in and they keep rolling. But what does this mean for them in those 3 games? So let's go to the lineup actually. Right now it is Kamara, but behind him, Jamal Williams, who broke the Lions' rushing touchdown record last year, set by Barry Sanders. So they're going to be fine because they have him. They drafted TCU running back Kendre Miller in the 2nd round, knowing that he had some injury concerns. So they have a high draft capital in him, and Jamal can easily hold down the backfield for 3 weeks. They made some improvements on their offensive line, signed a bunch of tight ends. So I think they should be pretty good. Let's take a look at the 3 games that he will miss. Week 1 against the Titans, very winnable. Week 2 at Panthers. Division game, the Panthers have a good defense, but again, very winnable. And then Green Bay in Lambeau, that'll be a tough game for sure. But it's also not like Alvin Kamara is like Derek Carr or someone who is so vital that he would be the tipping point for them to win a game. He would help a bunch, but I think New Orleans is going to be fine in these 3 weeks. He comes back, has a layup game against Tampa Bay, and then Houston right afterwards. The Patriots may not be all that great this year. Defense is probably still going to be fine, but yeah, these 3 weeks that he's going to miss, it's going to be, like I said, best case scenario for them to go in and make a real run. Their schedule is actually pretty favorable, especially them playing in the NFC South. So, quick video just to give that news. 3 games officially for Alvin Kamara to be suspended. Don't be surprised if his ADP starts to rise. I did a mock draft literally right before this video, and I got him almost in the 9th round. If he's only out 3 games, I'd probably take him somewhere like 6th or 7th round, maybe, as far as it rises, unless people just start getting crazy. I probably wouldn't take him any earlier than that. But if you can get him like 7th, 8th round, I'm pulling the trigger. So that's it. Just a quick video. Wanted to give that update. We'll catch you on the next one.